This is Mike Zuzolo of Global Commodity Analytics in Atchison, Kansas, with your weekly grain update for October 24th. The week's market has seen an improvement in both U.S. harvest weather as well as Brazilian planting weather, but this normally price negative news hasn't damaged prices. In fact, corn, beans, and wheat are all going for their fourth consecutive week higher on a closing basis, something that hasn't been done since February in the case of corn and since March in the case of wheat. Now, offsetting the negative weather news has been increasingly strong demand, specifically export demand for the row crops. On Thursday's weekly export sales, for instance, USDA reported over 40 million bushels of corn export sales above the top end of estimates. In the beans, nearly 80 million bushels of U.S. beans for the 14-15 marketing year were sold last week, over twice the highest trade guess. At this point, the U.S. corn and bean harvest is the slowest in 5 years, so we're seeing foreign end-user buying coming in and reacting by pushing year-to-date export commitments to 14% better than last year in the corn and 19% better in the beans. So going forward in the next week's trade, I suspect it may be a little bit difficult to feed the bull, so to speak, technically, so a short-term futures pullback wouldn't surprise me. This would be especially the case if U.S. harvest weather did indeed open up and a better pace was seen on the next USDA progress report on Monday. But I think the market is showing us in the medium term that the strong demand, it's no longer expecting a historically big U.S. crop getting bigger necessarily. So any futures pullback, I think, is likely just that, a pullback and not a top, as I said, in the medium term. In fact, when looking at the 2009 December corn chart, I thought it was interesting when I posted it to my website to the clients that the top in that contract was right around October 22nd. The market retraced only to find renewed buying into expiration. I wonder if this could be a similar outcome in this year's crop as well. Until next time, this is Mike Zuzolo.